This week on Oil and Gas Watch News, we're looking at President Donald Trump's attack on the National Environmental Policy Act, one of the nation's bedrock environmental laws, passed in 1969. The National Environmental Policy Act, or NEPA, requires federal agencies to study and consider the environmental consequences of their actions and seek public comment along the way. Oil and gas projects trigger a NEPA review when they require a federal agency to make a decision or involve federal funding. Last month, Trump published an interim final rule that seeks to remove regulations implementing NEPA dating back to the Carter administration. Trump and Republicans have said they want to cut bureaucratic red tape and speed up permitting for big projects such as pipelines, fuel export terminals, and electricity transmission lines. But legal experts told us that Trump's rule will likely backfire and slow down the NEPA process, especially since Trump and Elon Musk are firing and laying off thousands of federal employees. Trump cannot get rid of NEPA itself without an act of Congress, nor can Trump undo the decades of court cases laying out how federal agencies must follow the law. That leaves each federal agency to sort out its own process of how it will comply with NEPA, all with fewer staff on hand to do the work. John Ruppel, a legal research professor at the University of Utah and former general counsel for the White House Council on Environmental Quality, said Trump's proposed rule change will most affect developers seeking permits from federal agencies. That includes oil and gas companies who want to build pipelines, lease public lands for drilling, or build terminals to export oil and liquefied natural gas. People need to understand that legal obligation to comply with NEPA did not go away, Ruppel said. What goes away is uniform direction about how to meet those legal obligations. Every federal agency must still comply with NEPA, and they must now do so without the benefit of common, government-wide direction. To learn more about Trump's actions on NEPA and how it will affect oil and gas, visit news.oilandgaswatch.org.